some news coming in. Two IndiGo flights may have been moments away from a mid-air collision on Tuesday when the pilots of both aircraft took emergency evasive maneuvers to avoid the disaster, and this took place over Bangalore airspace. Let's go across to Vishnu for more on this. Vishnu, tell us what happened and how could this happen?
Well, this is an incredibly serious incident that has taken place, and I don't like to exaggerate these reports, but from whatever we are being told right now, this was a very close call. As you mentioned, it took place day before yesterday. There were two aircraft, both IndiGo aircraft. One was flight 60779, which was a flight operating from Coimbatore to Hyderabad. It had 162 passengers on board. The other flight was 6505, operating from Bangalore to Cochin. It had 166 passengers on board. So that's 328 passengers in total. At a particular stage of the flight, air traffic control reportedly asked one of the aircraft, 60779, that's the flight from Coimbatore to Hyderabad, to climb to 36,000 feet, while the other flight was asked to climb to 28,000 feet. Now, at one stage of this flight, 60779 was at an altitude of 27,300 feet, and the other flight was at an altitude of just 27,500 feet. So the vertical gap between the two aircraft was just 200 feet. However, I would like to point out that when one looks at a situation like this, it's not just vertical separation that matters, it's also horizontal separation. So we need to understand it from a 3D kind of standpoint. The aircraft were flying towards each other. They were 200 feet above each other. One plane was just 200 feet above each other, which is considered unacceptable. However, they were separated by approximately 8 kilometers. So they were about 8 kilometers away from each other and flying one above the other by 200 feet. However, since aircraft fly at several hundred kilometers per hour, they would have flown into each other within seconds had emergency systems on board called the TCAS system, which is a collision avoidance system. Had these systems not been activated, there could have been a mid-air disaster. So what does TCAS do, or what does this collision avoidance system do? It basically tells the pilots of one aircraft either to descend or to climb, and it gives the opposite instruction to the other aircraft. So one aircraft would be climbing, the other would be descending. And these are oral alerts in the cockpit of each aircraft, which are sounded on the basis of which the pilot...
All right, Vishnu, thanks so much for joining us there. So a very close shave and two IndiGo aircraft seconds away from collision.